Are you looking for small town living? Well, this is small town living at its finest, and let me tell you, at its finest. Welcome to Penhold, Alberta. We are just north of Innisfail and south of Red Deer, right smack dab in the middle. Look at what Penhold has to offer. Looks like an ice cream shop, train ride, and then all old school. Just kidding. That's not what Penhold has to offer. I had you thinking for a minute, didn't I? Slane Walls, Jason Walls, we are with the Walls Real Estate Group, and if you are thinking about moving to Central Alberta and want that small town feel, well, you're going to want to stick around and watch this video because we are going to dive into it. We are going to tell you the ins, the outs, the good, the bad, not the ugly. We don't go there. And one of Penhold's best kept secrets. So stay tuned to the end of this video and you are going to be educated on this small town Penhold, Alberta. So let's dive into it. I already mentioned the location. Penhold is a very small community that is situated between another small community, Innisfail, and a major city center, Red Deer. So if you want small town and you want to be able to walk around the whole town quickly, this might be the place for you. So what does Penhold have to offer? What are they lacking? Let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about what every girl likes to talk about. Shopping, hair, nails, spas. Well, there is all of that here. You would be surprised. There is a spa, great hair salon, Studio by D, if I could tell you, it's where I get my hair done. There's a nail salon here. So, and for you guys, yes, you can get your hair cut there too. There's massage. If those are things that are important to you, you can have that all done here in Penhold, Alberta. Now, if you're a foodie, this is probably not the place for you. There are a couple of great restaurants that you can do, and I have also heard that Chinese food here is fantastic. So you can have Chinese food, you can have burgers and fries, you can have pub food, you can have pizza, but that's about it. There's also a Tim Hortons here, there is a Dairy Queen here, there is a Subway here. So that about wraps up eating and all it has to offer for you foodies. But I do have a hidden secret, but you gotta stay till the end to find that out. If you're a social butterfly and you wanna go out and have a nice cold beer on a patio, there's one location for that, the Penhold Tavern. And you know what? Yes, I've been there because I like to check out everything Central Alberta has to offer so I can deliver you guys the proper information. I also like to have a nice cold beer here and there too. Who doesn't? Anyways, the people there are friendly, local people. If you don't know anybody and you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta and you want to make some friends, well, hop on into the tavern. You're going to make some new friends real quick. So whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, guys, like and subscribe to this channel because Jason and I have so many videos that are going to educate you and give you all the information. We do the research so you don't have to. Also, let's dive into what's to do in Penhold. Well, they have a brand new, well, not brand new, a few years old multiplex now, which is great. They have concerts in there, fundraisers in there, it has a gym in there, track in there, arena in there, great food in there as well. So if that's something that you're interested, if you like to be active, you have kids in hockey, that's going to be the place for you. There's a splash park here, which is amazing. There's a beautiful new park with a rubber, has a rubber bottom. So there's going to be no sand for you to clean up. There's going to be no slivers for you to pick. There's going to be no scraped knees on the rocks. It's a fantastic park. There's a dog park here. Baseball diamonds. So if you have kids that are into baseball, it is fantastic. Or maybe you're into baseball. Baseball is a big part of Central Alberta, and many of these communities do have brand new baseball fields. The upkeep is fantastic. The town takes pride in ownership in it. There are biking trails, so if you love to ride your bike or you want to ride your scooter with your kids, that Penhold has that as well. So if you like to be active, you like to be outside, this is a place you might want to consider. However, guys, if you want to go swimming, there's no pool. unless you put one up in your backyard. And remember, in some of my videos I told you winter is really long. It really is. So you're probably not going to want to go the extra mile and put an in-ground pool in your backyard. But you could go over to Costco, which is about 6 minutes from here, pick one up and put it in your backyard. Now, since I'm talking about backyards, let's just jump shift. Let's just shift a little bit. Well, not my dress. Let's just shift a little. Construction, housing. If you want to have a big, beautiful home in here without the big, beautiful cost, you can. Penhold is one of the cheapest places to buy a house right now. That is because the land is cheaper here. Builders are able to build you a beautiful home and keep that cost down. So if you want to build a home, there's lots available. If you want to buy a new home that's already built, there are spec homes available. If you want a pre-existing home, an older home with character and a bigger lot and mature trees, Penhold also has that to offer. Now, you might be wondering about schools. Yeah, there's a school. It's right there. Didn't we just talk about that? Kidding! That's not the school. There is actually elementary school, middle school, and high school. And one of the schools is just being built, and two of them are located right by the multiplex. So this is fantastic for Penhold. 3 schools here, a small population. What does that mean? Small class sizes. What does that mean for your child? More one-on-one interaction with their teacher. Who doesn't want that? Some of the finest teachers are out here in Penhold. How do I know? Because I have 5 kids. Trust me, we have rolled through so many teachers because they've all graduated now and most on to post-secondary education. So we do know a lot of the teaching community, and they have also expressed that this is a great place to put your kids in school. The teachers are fantastic. The education system is fantastic. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about Central Alberta and Penhold. Now let's talk about healthcare. Well, that's going to take me 30 seconds. There isn't any. There's one walk-in clinic. So if you do have some health issues, or you do need to frequent a doctor, or you are looking for a family doctor, it's not going to be a place for you. You're going to want to go to another center like Red Deer, maybe Lacombe, maybe Sylvan Lake, where they have more options for you and you'll be easily able to get into a doctor. And Innisfail, I said, is close by, so if you have an emergency or your kid needs an emergency x-ray or see a doctor right away, you can zip to Innisfail in about 8 minutes as well. Go to that emergency room. Super low wait times because it is small. It's kind of secret, so don't tell everybody. It's only for this video. So what else should we talk about? Oh yeah, Jason has told me we need to talk about the farming. You know him, he's the farm and acreage specialist. So if you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta and you want to know about buying a farm or getting that land or bringing your animals here or the rodeo community, anything agriculture, you're going to want to text Jason, call Jason, email Jason, and he's going to be able to set you up with everything you need to know. Not me so much, as you can tell. So Penhold is a farming community. Let's just turn around here. So right behind me, you can see close to the residential is rolling hills. Guys, those are farms. You can see the bins behind me. You can see the fencing. You can see the pasture. You can't see anybody seeding right now because they're all done. Look at me go talking about farming. But this is a farming community. You're going to find the people that live here. They've probably farmed around here. The people that are shopping here at the grocery store, hitting up that local tavern, they live around here on farms, or they live close to Innisfail. Another thing that is really fun around here, speaking of rodeos, is the Danes Rodeo. Google it, Danes Rodeo. It is literally minutes from here. It is a huge professional rodeo that everybody around the world comes to be a part of, to watch. It's fantastic, and it is kid-friendly, animal-friendly. You will love it. They also have here in Penhold Bolorama. So if that's something you're into, you can come here and watch those cowboys, those brave cowboys ride those bulls. Last year was outside, this year it's inside, so they're always moving things around. The town of Penhold loves to have events. They love to have their fall festival, which is fantastic. Google the town of Penhold, and they are going to have all of these pictures. They're going to have their events out there. So if you're moving here to Central Alberta, you don't know anybody, you don't know what to expect, but you like this small town feel, maybe you have little kids, maybe you want the slower paced life, but still have all the amenities like the grocery store, the clinic, the hair salon, tavern, you really check out Penhold. I know I was joking at the beginning of the video saying this is what Penhold had to offer, the ice cream shop and the school and the train rides, but you guys know I was kidding. I gotta make these videos funny too. So let's just talk about the industrial part of Penhold. There is an industrial part to Penhold, which is fantastic. There's a great big company here called Novaman. So if you are thinking about moving to Central Alberta and you're looking for a job in the industrial side of things, there's jobs here, job opportunities for that. Again, if you're looking for education, there are job opportunities at the schools. Now that we're on the topic of jobs, obviously guys, with a small town and limited amenities, there's going to be limited jobs and limited job opportunities for those teenage kids. So if that is important to you for your teenager to have a job, Penhold might not be the best place for them to get that job. You're going to be having to drive them 8 minutes to Innisfail or 8 minutes to Red Deer, which really is a half a cup of coffee, right? And a chit chat with your kids in the car, couple songs that we hate to hear. Regardless, it's really quick. Let's just dive into a couple more things before I go and show you the best kept secret of Penhold. So public transportation, there isn't any here in Penhold. Like I said, you can walk around the whole town fairly quickly. So they don't have the e-scooters yet. There's, that I know of, any taxis or Uber, but if you need a taxi, then you can get one from Innisfail or Red Deer if you need to do that. And it's affordable, they're handy, they do it, they're readily available. But within the town center, there's not a company or transportation. There's no city bus. Guys, this just in. Penhold is getting mini golf. And who better to talk to you about Penhold than our special guest, the Deputy Mayor. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Teresa Cunningham. I'm with our town council here in Penhold, and as also president of our Penhold Museum Society. So yeah, May 31st we have our mini golf launching for our residents of Penhold and surrounding area, so we invite you all to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on our video with the town of Penhold. Come on and follow me where I take you to one of Penhold's best kept secrets. Let's go. Thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. Guys, if you like this video and you want to see more content on moving to Central Alberta and you have specific questions, drop a comment below. Jason and I would love to help you because we do the research so you don't have to. So here we are at one of Penhold's best kept secrets. Shh. Spread the word. Ma and Pa's Bakery Cafe. So if you're looking for a homemade sandwich, a homemade bowl of soup, and that delicious dessert that your grandma used to make for you, this is the place. You can sit outside and eat it, or you can take it to go. This is one of my favorite places to come and grab a quick lunch and a sweet treat. I even love to drop it off to some of my clients. It's that good. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group. Whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, you know who to call. Shalane and Jason, the Walls Real Estate Group.